Today, it's spare ribs versus baby backs. I'm at my daughter's house here in College Station, Texas. And guys, we are cooking ribs. I've got a rack of baby backs, a rack of spares. They're almost done. We're gonna show you the procedures we do, and at the end, we're gonna find out what the family likes better. Baby backs or spares. I can already tell you, I'm a spare man, but I bet you these baby backs are pretty good also. Okay, we're working on our ribs. And guys, this is gonna be kind of a traditional rib cook. Y'all can see again, I'm not at home. I'm not in the outdoor kitchen. I am at my daughter's. So we're cooking ribs on an ugly drum smoker today, which y'all probably have already seen, but we're gonna look at that up close and let y'all kind of see it. Just get that off. Working with my son-in-law here, trying to show him how I do my spare ribs, so he can do a little better job when he does his. But anyways, we're coming up underneath the skin here. Use the dull side of the knife, pick it up, grab a napkin so you get hold of it. Now, a lot of people leave this on and they say, well, it holds in the moisture, which I would say is probably true. It probably does help with moisture, but to me, I don't like to chew through that membrane, so I take it off. If you're lucky, it comes off in one pull. This one didn't. This is a full spare. I'm not gonna cut them all the way down to St. Louis's. What I do wanna do though is I wanna cut off this breastbone right here. Okay, so I'm gonna come in and just cut above my rib, below that bone, and it's all cartilage, all right? Boom, right there, so that's off. We've got it on a drip tray, and it's gonna work very good. If you want to, you can square this a little bit. I have one rack of spares we're cooking today and one rack of baby backs. I am a spare guy. I totally believe that a spare rib is everything a baby back wishes it was. It's got more fat in it, therefore it's more moisture. The only thing the baby back really has on it is natural tenderness. But as far as being a tasty rib and a moist rib, it's spare ribs every time. I'm a spare rib guy, but I will not turn my nose up to a good baby back. So let's get back on these. I'll show you how I season them up, and then we're gonna let those sweat out and we'll go look at the smoker outside again, see if it's ready to go. Okay, rubs today. Dirty Bird, honey chipotle killer bee. My favorite way to do ribs. So we're just gonna come in here and get a nice coating right there of Dirty Bird. Flip it over, honey chipotle. Kind of press that down since we didn't use a binder. It's gonna help it hold on. Flip it over. Back to our Dirty Bird again. And these two just, they're like a hand in a glove. They work great together. This, you can use, if you don't want the chipotle part, you can get the honey killer bee. Very good also. I like the little bit of warmth. It's not hot, but it just gives you a little chipotle in the back end, and I really do like that combination. Now, if you want to, we can always pick these up and kind of push them right there and pick up some of that rub and get it on the sides. On a competition, I season the sides really good just at home. Don't always do that, but those are nice. We're gonna let them sweat out. Let's look at our baby backs. All right, we're gonna do the same thing here. Just our knife under the membrane on these baby backs. Pull it up. Our towel. That's a little bit better the way those came off. Guys, if you don't have one of these drip pans, this one, I'm not sure of the brand. This is my son-in-law's, but one thing I do like, it's got a little, look here, you can unscrew that and let juice run out of it. That's kind of handy. I have drippies, but this is a good one too. All right, we're gonna use, hey, guys, Texas rib grind. Any of the Chicken Fried BBQ products are excellent. He's got his ultimate grind now. He's got a sweet grind, and he has some different mops and things like that you can use, but great products from Chicken Fried BBQ. Him and Kosmos both, I'm a firm believer of both those products. Rib grind, I've done a brisket and rib grind, great brisket rub. So it's not just for pork, guys. You can see up close, we'll bring you in here, and you can see that there's a lot of nice cracked pepper in here. Now, These are gonna cook in about an hour less time than the spares are. These will go into the refrigerator and sit for a while, let them sweat out. And I'll put on the spares, and then we'll come back and we'll put on the baby backs after the spares have been on for about an hour. And we're looking at about a 3.5 hour cook and probably a 2.5 hour to 3 hour cook on the baby backs. Pit's sitting about 250, so we're gonna get this up, get these on there. I have some mesquite chunks in there with some hard lump charcoal. But that's where we're going there. Scrunch them, always scrunch your ribs. Get those on, we're gonna go for an hour, then we'll get on the baby backs. Let's get these on, gonna pick it up. Hasn't been quite an hour, but everything's sweating out good. I thought I'd go ahead and get them on there, but there you go, we can see them right there. And we're gonna put these with our chicken fried barbecue rib grind right there. Close it back up. We've got about a 2 hour cook on those. I flipped these spares over a while ago. I flipped these ribs over a while ago just to get a little color on the bottom side and give a little relief. This one does not have a diffuser plate in it. I did not want to get the bottom too crusty. Get a little black char on those. So what I'm fixing to do is I'm gonna wrap these with a little apple juice. I'm gonna let the baby backs keep going for now. All right, back on the pit. There we go. It's 2.5 hours in. Time to sauce our baby backs. The spares are not quite ready yet, but I probed these a second ago and they are tender. So we're gonna sauce them, let them go about 15 minutes to set our sauce, and then we will get them off. But go ahead. Pour some sauce on. Man, oh man, oh man. And the sauce I'm using today is Texas style cuisine. This is my barbecue sauce. So a little spicy, got a little chipotle pepper in it. It's gonna go really good with both of the rubs that I use today. There we go. Let those cook. Baby backs are about ready to pull off. I wanna check these. All we're gonna do is probe them. You can see we got a lot of pullback right here. Whoo, that's hot. Bones are showing. We're just gonna probe it and see if they're tender. If they are, we'll get them off.
Oh yeah.
Look right here. Yeah, we can turn these over. I'll sauce these, and then in 15 minutes, they'll be ready to come off. So turn those over. I'm gonna pick up the baby backs, get them inside. You see, you got a little sausage link on there, but we'll get this in there and let's get a pretty shot of those ribs. These just went in with some apple juice and the foil with them. Oh yeah, look at that. Those are pretty. Let's get some sauce on there. Again, this is my barbecue sauce. Brush this on. Look at that. Okay, 15 minutes. Sausage will be ready, ribs will be ready, and we'll be ready to eat some supper. It is time to get everything off of here. Look at these ribs. They are a beautiful color. They are nice and tender. Look at those. All right, get those off. We're gonna let them rest a little bit, then we'll slice them up and see what everybody likes. how much drier these are than a spare. Okay, let's look at them. There we go. That is a pretty baby back. Set it to the side. We'll slice up our spares. See how they turned out. Look at how much more moisture is in a spare than those baby backs. It's just, they're naturally fatter. That leaner one is tender, but you gotta be careful not to dry out a baby back. Let's take these up close and look at them. There you go, good looking rib. We're gonna get these sliced up, get everybody's plates, we'll give them a try, and let y'all know which ones we like better, baby backs or spares.
All right, so we're trying that?
We're trying them, here we go.
Which one does Tim like best?
Tim likes the spare ribs.
Spares.
Spares, Skylar. Oh, she's tried the baby back, she's trying the spares. You like that baby back? Now try the spare. My baby girl's here. I'll just reach up and bite it. Come on. There you go. You like the baby back? You like the baby back, but we have two women in here with no sense whatsoever. Oh, and Skylar's gonna try potato salad for the first time ever.
Okay.
All right, Skylar, give it a try. See what you think.
Be honest, 100%.
It's actually good.
See, I told you, all you had to do was try it. My potato salad's awesome. Here you go, there's a close-up of potato salad right there. That's what the plates look like. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Let's see if I can turn it around and get y'all here. I'll let my wife hold it. So thanks for stopping by today. Really do appreciate it. And at this vote, spare ribs took it 3-2. But I tell you what, they both were excellent ribs. Give these recipes a try. Try out my Kosmos rubs that I used today, and also my rib grind that was on those baby backs there. And there's my granddaughter in the background saying, "Can you say goodbye, Addison?" Oh, she can't say goodbye. She's watching TV in there. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. I always appreciate it. And we're going to see y'all down the road. I'm Chef Johnny, and this is Chef Johnny's Texas Barbecue. So long, everybody.